Right now, Serena is making waves for her recent weight loss, but is it cheating if you need help? Let's break it down. Hey guys, it's heyybritny and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I came across a clip of Serena and she was talking about her recent weight loss, and she is using a drug called GLP-1, which helps you to manage your blood sugar, and it also in turn helps you lose weight. This is typically used by people who have diabetes or to manage obesity. And when you take her history into account, she's very active. She plays tennis at the top level, and she's really talking about her struggles to lose weight. And this is someone who has a lot of money. They have access to the best trainers, the best workout equipment. So what exactly went wrong here? One thing that caught my eye is that she said that she used to walk for hours and the weight just wouldn't come off. So she did say a few other things, but mainly she was talking about how she would go through her fitness routine. She wasn't seeing the numbers change on the scale. And then she also mentioned in an article that I read that she said that she would walk for hours as a way to help herself lose weight. So we know that she's managing what she eats, she's working out, she's very active, and the scale is still not moving. And with the timing of Serena coming out with this information, it seems to coincide with the negative comments that she's been getting on her social media channels. So people have been noticing that she has a more slimmed down figure, which is a change from the figure that we're used to seeing. So Serena is known for having a stockier build, a thicker build, and she's also known for having a very prominent backside. And what she revealed is that she dropped between 30 to 40 pounds, which is pretty impressive, and she did that all in 18 months because of GLP-1. And for me, this is something that resonates with me because I went through a weight loss journey 2 years ago. I was at my heaviest in August of 2023. I weighed 186 pounds, and that was the heaviest I had ever been. Prior to that, I was in the 50s and the 60s, as far as 150 and 160. And it took me until January 1st of 2024 to get down to 162 on the scale. So I did that all in a pretty short amount of time. And I don't say that to brag, I really say that to stress how hard it is to lose weight. It took me 6 months to lose around 20 pounds, and it was the hardest thing that I probably have ever had to do. Now, in terms of how I gained the weight, I really just gained the weight because I moved back from New York to North Carolina, and I went crazy. I wanted to eat all of my favorite foods, but I also was not working out, and I had probably stopped working out 6 months before I moved, and then slowly from July 22 to August 2023 is where I had that period of weight gain. And what made me want to act quickly to stop the weight gain was when I realized that the scale kept getting higher, and it started to get higher than a point that I was comfortable with. And so I can absolutely resonate with everything that Serena is talking about here. It is difficult to do everything that you can to lose weight. You're working out multiple times a day, you're lifting weight, and you're making sure that you are eating the right things. But for me, what seemed to do the trick was I had to write down everything that I ate, and I had to wear a Fitbit to monitor the calories that I was burning. This is important because when you're trying to lose weight, you need to burn more calories than you eat. And if you don't know how much you're eating and you don't know what you're burning, that makes it very difficult to know what changes you need to make as you are working on your weight loss journey. And there's one thing that Serena shared with us that I want to respond to. She said that she would walk for hours, and I personally am not someone who wants to walk for hours. I do have a treadmill, and what I found is that it felt like when I was walking at a flat incline that I wasn't making a whole lot of progress and that I had to do more in order to burn very little, and I really hated that feeling. So what worked for me were doing sprints on the bike, walking at an incline, but it wasn't my favorite thing to do. My most favorite exercise to do, because you literally need no equipment, is to do steps in place. And so I talked about this in a video that I did on my weight loss journey, and it goes into a little bit more detail, but those are the things that I did to help me lose weight. And so when you have people who are doing all of the right things to lose weight and the weight is still not coming off, that's super frustrating. And so in that sense, I don't think that it is a cheat code or a shortcut that Serena wants to take this drug in order to help her lose weight and feel better about herself. I really think that shortcut or cheat code is the wrong way to look at this, because it's not like we're talking about taking a test. We're talking about doing whatever is best for you so that you feel good about yourself and that you are healthy. If you need to take a drug in order to lose weight so that you can be healthy, you should absolutely do that. You should talk to your doctors, you should talk to your family so that you can figure out the best path forward for you. And I also want to push back on this narrative of cheating in terms of using medication or drugs to help you lose weight. You're not really cheating if you are using a drug and then you're not developing good habits. Once you use the drug and you lose weight, or you get surgery and you lose weight, that weight is going to come back if you don't have good habits. If you don't have good fitness habits and you don't have good eating habits, that weight is just going to come right back and you're going to be back to square one. So if you truly want to lose weight, you need to make sure that you have good habits across the board so that you can maintain your weight loss. And I feel the need to say that as someone who has successfully gone through a weight loss journey, because a lot of people are commenting and saying, hey, this is really disappointing to know that Serena is doing this, that she's promoting this drug. It goes against everything that she stands for and all of that stuff. And I can understand the frustration that people feel, especially when you have someone like Serena who has all of the money in the world. She has access to the best doctors, the best equipment, the best fitness trainers, the best food that you can buy, and she's still struggling. That does make you feel as an average person that you can't do it all on your own because you don't have access to the same resources that she does. It can be very simple to lose weight. You just need the willpower, and it's definitely going to take a lot of commitment to lose weight if that's truly what you want to do. I'd again recommend that you do steps in place because you don't need any equipment. You just need gym clothes and a TV so that you can keep yourself entertained while you're doing your steps. Now, I want to talk about beauty standards because the other thing that I've been seeing in relation to this conversation with Serena Williams losing weight is that people are saying that she must be doing this because she's trying to please her husband who is white. And I don't think that that is necessarily true because he did marry her when she was at the top of her game. She was in the best physical shape. She had a stockier build and she had a prominent backside. So she had a lot of black features is what one would say in describing Serena Williams. And so if he married her when she looks like that, I don't think there's this pressure to look different because he married you. So if he wanted different, he would have married someone who looked different already. He wouldn't be trying to make Serena into something that she's not. That's just my personal opinion. You do not have to agree on that. So I don't really think that European beauty standards are at play here. I think it's simply just a woman who wants to lose weight and she wants to feel good about herself. And we have this culture of, in the Black community, of women being bigger, having bigger butts, bigger boobs, and all of that stuff. And there are some women who enjoy being heavier and having more meat on their bones, but not every woman, not every Black woman is required to feel that way. And so I don't like this perception that she's being forced to lose weight. She's being forced to have a thinner body because you should just want to have the best body that you can and the body that works for you. Serena is doing all of this as a result of a pregnancy, so that should be celebrated. As a woman who is giving birth and carrying a child, she is naturally going to be bigger, and we shouldn't shame women for being bigger as a result of a pregnancy. We also shouldn't shame them for wanting to lose weight and wanting to feel good about their bodies. So for me personally, I don't care how Serena loses weight. What I care about is that she feels good about herself, and if you are someone who wants to lose weight, that you make the best decisions for yourself so that you can accomplish your weight loss goals. To wrap up this video, I want to reiterate that any woman out there who wants to lose weight, you're empowered to do whatever you feel is best for you to feel good about yourself and to reach your weight loss goals. So let me know about your experience with losing weight in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.